Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Nikki turns to booze as the Newman family crisis spirals. Y&R Monday, August 10th. Nikki Newman has survived more than most people could imagine. She had fought through heartbreak, betrayal, family wars, painful secrets, and battles with addiction that had tested every ounce of strength she possessed. Yet nothing frightened Nikki quite like watching one of her children fall apart while knowing she could not simply reach in and fix him. And right now, Nick was not doing well. Everyone knew it. Victoria knew. Adam knew. Victor knew. But Nikki felt it differently because she was his mother. Every unanswered phone call felt like a warning. Every time Nick disappeared, Nikki imagined the worst. Every time someone told her to stay calm, her fear became harder to control. On Monday morning, Nikki stood alone at the Newman ranch staring at her phone. Still nothing from Nick. "Come on, sweetheart," she whispered. "Call me." She dialed again. Voicemail. Nikki closed her eyes. Victor entered the room and immediately noticed the fear on her face. "Still nothing?" She shook her head. "No." Victor walked closer. "Nicholas needs some time." Nikki looked at him. "Stop saying that." Victor frowned. "What?" "Stop pretending this is normal." "I'm not pretending anything." "He is struggling, Victor." "I know that." "Do you?" Her voice rose. "Because every time I tell you I'm frightened, you tell me Nicholas is strong." "He is strong." "That doesn't mean he can't fall apart." Victor fell silent. Nikki turned away. She hated yelling at him, but she was exhausted. "I know my son." "So do I." "Then you should know something is wrong." Victor moved toward her. "We will help him." "How?" Victor hesitated. That was the problem. Victor Newman always had an answer. Greater than greater than greater than greater than buy the company. Destroy the enemy. Call the lawyer. Find the leverage. But Nick's crisis wasn't something Victor could defeat with money or power. Nikki looked at him. "You don't know." Victor's expression softened. No. The honesty frightened her. Nikki walked away. "I need some air." Victor reached toward her. "Sweetheart." "I said I need air." She left before he could stop her. Across Genoa City, Victoria was dealing with the same fear differently. She buried herself in work. Reports covered her desk at Newman Enterprises, but she had read the same paragraph 4 times. Her phone rang. Adam. She almost ignored it. Then she answered. "What?" "Good morning to you too." Greater than greater than greater than greater than Adam, "I'm busy." "Have you heard from Nick?" Victoria immediately stopped. "No, neither have I." Her irritation disappeared. "When did you last talk to him?" "Last night." "How did he sound?" Adam hesitated. "Bad." Victoria stood. "What does that mean?" "Angry." "Tired." "Like he wanted me off the phone." "That's Nick lately." "I know." Adam paused. But this felt different. Victoria moved toward the window. "Where is he?" "I don't know." "Find him." Adam almost laughed. "You sound like Dad." "I don't care. I'm already looking." Victoria closed her eyes. "Adam?" "Yeah?" "Don't push him." Adam went silent. Victoria continued. "If you find him, just stay with him." "I know." She ended the call. Then she whispered, "Please be okay, Nick." Meanwhile, Nikki drove without any real destination. She eventually stopped outside the Genoa City Athletic Club. For several minutes, she remained inside the car. She knew she should go home. She knew she should call Victoria. She knew she should find someone and tell them how overwhelmed she felt. Instead, Nikki went inside. The lounge was quiet. She sat at a table. A server approached. "What can I get you?" Nikki opened her mouth, then stopped. She stared toward the bottles behind the bar. Her heart began pounding. The old temptation arrived with terrifying familiarity. Just one drink. Something to quiet the fear. Something to make her stop imagining Nick alone somewhere destroying himself. Nikki gripped the edge of the table. No, the server looked confused. Mrs. Newman? Water. Of course. The server walked away. Nikki closed her eyes. You're stronger than this. But then her phone rang. She immediately grabbed it. Nick? It was Victoria. Mom? Nikki's heart sank. What happened? Nothing yet. Then why are you calling? I wanted to check on you. Nikki laughed bitterly. Everybody needs to stop checking on me and find your brother. Adam is looking. Adam? Yes. Nikki shook her head. Wonderful. Mom? What? You sound upset. My son is missing. He isn't missing. Then where is he? Victoria had no answer. Nikki ended the call. The server returned with water. Nikki stared at it, then toward the bar again. Minutes later, she was standing in front of it. The bartender recognized her. Mrs. Newman? Nikki hesitated. She knew exactly what she was risking. Her sobriety. Victor's trust. Her own hard-won progress. But fear had become louder than reason. Vodka. The bartender hesitated. Nikki noticed. Did you hear me? Yes. Then please. The drink appeared in front of her. Nikki stared at it. Her hands trembled. She could walk away. She should walk away. Instead, Nikki picked up the glass. The first sip filled her with immediate regret. But she took another. Then another. By the time the glass was empty, Nikki had tears in her eyes. What are you doing? The voice behind her made her freeze. She turned. Victor stood several feet away. His expression wasn't angry. It was devastated. Nikki quickly placed the glass down. Victor. He approached slowly. Tell me that wasn't what I think it was. Nikki looked away. Victor saw the empty glass. Oh, my baby. Those 3 words broke her. Nikki began crying. I couldn't stop thinking. Victor sat beside her. About Nicholas? She nodded. I keep seeing everything that could happen to him. Victor took her hand. And you thought this would help? No. Then why? I don't know. Her voice cracked. I wanted my head to be quiet for 5 minutes. Victor looked heartbroken. Nikki continued. I'm terrified. So am I. She stared at him. Victor rarely admitted fear. He squeezed her hand. I am terrified for our son. Nikki's eyes filled again. But this he looked toward the glass. Will not save Nicholas. I know. And it will hurt you. I know. Victor gently touched her face. Then come home. Nikki shook her head. I can't let the children see me like this. Greater than you are not hiding. Victor. No. His voice became firm but gentle. You stumbled. We deal with it. Nikki looked ashamed. I failed. Victor shook his head. You made a terrible choice because you were frightened. Nikki cried. That like failure. It sounds like you need help. Before Nikki could answer, Victor's phone rang. Adam. Victor immediately answered. Did you find him? Nikki straightened. Victor listened. His expression changed. Where? Nikki grabbed his arm. What happened? Victor held up a hand. We're coming. He ended the call. Nikki stood. Tell me. Adam found Nicholas. Is he okay? Victor hesitated. Physically, yes. Nikki stared at him. What does that mean? He's at a motel outside Genoa City. Nikki covered her mouth. Why? I don't know. Victor looked at her carefully. We're going to find out. 20 minutes later, Nick opened the motel room door and found Adam standing outside. What the hell are you doing here? Adam leaned against the doorway. Nice to see you too. Go away. No. Nick tried to close the door. Adam blocked it. Move. Mom's losing her mind. Nick froze. What? Everyone's worried. I told everybody I needed space. You disappeared. That's what space means. Adam stared at him. You look terrible. Nick laughed.